just like that. But there is one thing I'd like. You know, I held that Northwest belt longer than any one human being alive. And that includes a lot of people. But now it's held by Rick Martel. Well, Mr. Martel, there is a Portland special coming up on Tuesday. Now, if you could see your way clear, if you're not afraid to face me, if you could see your way clear and get that belt out from underneath that bed where you've been hiding it, just agree to meet the Polish Prince. I've already spoken over with Mr. Owens. He said I have the credentials. He says I am still one of the top-rated wrestlers in the country. And now I'm going to take your belt, Mr. Martel, if you just give me the opportunity.
That's for Tuesday night. You want it under any conditions.
I don't care whether it's Tuesday, preferably Tuesday. I'm ready for it. But if Martel can wait till Saturday, then I can wait also.
Okay, that's the word from Ed Wiskowski. Well, it used to be, at least for a lot of us fans, that we knew when we were at wrestling as opposed to a rock and roll concert, but not necessarily so. I give you a demonstration by saying, ladies and gentlemen, here's the French Rocket, Ricky Martel.
You know, it's very nice to be back. You know, I went on a vacation for a while, but for Rose and his crowd, you know, I didn't go on a vacation just to lay down on a beach and big sun and drink lemonade all day. I went and trained real hard, you know, because I know that Rose wants my belt real bad, and he's going to try to get it anyhow he can, with his army or without, but I know he's going to try to get it, and I'm training real hard, you know, and maybe in the future I gave Don Owen, when I came back, I gave him an open contract for whoever or whenever wants to wrestle against me for that belt, the Pacific Northwest. And I'd like to say too that you know, it's a very serious matter. I received some letters from the fans telling me that, you know, they've seen kids out trying the sleeper, you know.
Oh.
And it's a very dangerous hold, you know. I wouldn't suggest the youngsters to try that because it can be very dangerous. It is not a choke hold, you know. It's you cut the blood from going into the brain, so you know, kids can't try that. It's very dangerous. So you know, please, if anybody's seen youngsters try that, you know, tell them not to, because you have to know what you're doing. So, and also seen a lot of things happen since I left. I was supposed to wrestle Rip Rogers for the title. I see he's gone. I think it's a good thing because, you know, you don't want cheaters. And so, one thing, I have the belt, and I'm ready for anyone, anytime, and I'll fight him. I hopefully right here in Portland sometime. Thank you very much.
Okay, and welcome back, Rick Martel, ladies and gentlemen. And I think it bears repeating in more than...
Next event be the best 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit. A relay team match. Introducing in this corner the team of Ed Wiskowski and Playboy Buddy Rose. Their opponents in this corner from New Zealand, the New Zealand Sheepherders, Luke Williams and Butch Miller.
A little bit about the ticket information for cards such as this Tuesday in Portland. It's 289-4222, 289-4222. Rose talking to Owens at ringside. Got it clear, and he's happy with what he found out. That's the number to call, 289-4222. Or come out to Sandy Bar's Flea Market. It's open every Sunday. You go to the concession stand. See Mark Owen over there. See he's back at work. Glad to see that. And you can pick up your tickets for Tuesday or Saturday, upcoming cards. Sunday, tickets on sale at the gym in Scappoose. Adele's tickets available at the Vintage Hut when there are cards there. In Medford, it's always Mr. Sport in Medford, but no telephone calls, please. Any of these where we give you a location, you have to go in person. Stevens and Son tickets at Salem. And the one coming up there, Piper, is going to once again join the Sheepherders. Kind of a surprise move that he do it again. In Eugene, cards on sale, tickets on sale, by calling 345-9717. 345-9717. And it's Fidelity Ticket Office for all cards in Seattle, and the 7th House for all cards in Tacoma, for you folks watching us up that way. We want Butch. Wiskowski catches one. Rose gets one from Rose from outside, and now the Polish Prince working on the New Zealand Sheepherder. Belts him once. Legs a little rubbery, but I'll tell you, Miller, one of the reasons he got that nickname Crazy Butch Miller, he's tough to put down, but I think you can see so is Wiskowski. That one almost turns him around. The hair went flying. The head snapped back. He's through the ropes and out. And he landed on his head. And Wiskowski and Rose up to the front row yelling, you shouldn't yell at a man when that happens to it. Well, in the last match, going into the old bag of tricks, Roddy Piper. And here we saw Butch Miller just use a karate thumb. Wiskowski trying to get over for the pin. Williams thwarting him each time. Now Williams, Miller double teaming. And they both have said, we're no different. We're just wrestling different people. And Rose jumped down after Williams came after him. Said no tag. Rose gets caught after the tag before he got between the ropes. Luke Williams. Buddy Rose wearing the mask with the wig sewn in it. Uh-oh, Williams catches a kick to the midsection. The whip. No, Rose is whipped. Williams reversing it. Forearm smash, back of the head. Into the rather ample abdomen. And that looked like karate thumb. Butch saying no. Open hand, rather loose. Butch in. Now some choking going on by Williams. Wiskowski gets him from outside the ring. Roundhouse right. And again. The knee drop by Wiskowski on Williams. Luke Williams caught in a headlock. The main event again being sent your way. Don Owens at the continuing behest for the sponsors. In choking away without benefit of a tag, I believe. Buddy Rose, ringsider, saying no tag. Sandy Barr ruling no tag. But they're about ready to change partners again anyway. Wiskowski, a headlock on Williams. It pulled off. Williams using the hair. Got the pull off. And Wiskowski into the boot of Buddy Rose on that top turnbuckle. Rose, knee drop to the head. Knee drop across the leg. It was caught up there in that top or bottom rope. Buddy Rose. Judo chop. One. And flail kicked off. Rose grinning. Tags to Wiskowski. Says to the Polish prince, he goes, "Out, we got him now. We can put him away." Foot stop to the head. And Miller is dropped. He's clever. Watch out, Rose is walking around over there. Rose. Miller went down hard. Rose knew it, so he went over after him. Sunset flip. 1, 2. A victory roll. Count of 2 is all that Wiskowski can get. And that works about 95 times out of 100, that sunset flip. Williams goes into the boots. Miller's down on the floor. He is groggy and can't take the tag from Williams. When he realizes that Rose is in, pull Williams out of that corner. Now for the top turnbuckle. Rose choking Williams over the top rope. That jerks him off. The rope back to the ring. Knee drop. To the face. Covered with a body press. 1, 2. Miller in to save his partner. That would have been the first fall. Williams again over for the tag. Miller's inside arguing with the referee. Rose pulls Williams back. Foot stop. Again, Wiskowski working on Miller outside the ring. Billy Goat butt to the midsection of Wiskowski. Wiskowski, that little karate thumb. Tags Rose. It was one of those quick, short ones. Miller again catching it. He's getting more punishment outside the ring than he is inside. And Williams takes Rose in the corner. Miller is down on the floor. Williams is over there where he could get the tag now from Miller. Yep. Back in the other corner. Foot stop to the abdomen out in the middle of the ring. Rose working on Luke Williams, one half of the Sheepherders. They're the tag team champions. Body drop across the back of the head. Rose catches him, but he made the tag. And Wiskowski's in. Williams got a couple of shots at Rose, but the tag had been made, and Wiskowski is the wrestler of record. So far, it's been mostly a team of Rose and Wiskowski. Watch out, Miller coming around after Rose and chases Rose toward the dressing room. Rose all the way in the back of the arena. Williams gets it on Wiskowski trying to make the tag. And it's good. Finally. Wiskowski gets it. Rose is back in. Miller waiting for him. Shot to the midsection. Karate. puts him up. The whip on Wiskowski. Oh, he nailed him. Flying elbow. Now an elbow drop on Wiskowski. 1, 2, the first fall to the champion. It is a non-title bout. But the champions, I think, deserve the respect of being called that.
And 45.
Piper a little airy about it. He joined him last week for the first time ever last Saturday in that 6-man loser leave town match. Rose Wiskowski lost a member of their army. That is one Rip Rogers. He got sent out of town. Oh! Butch Miller missed that one. The tag, and Luke Williams is in, saying, let's get it on. Rose took the tag. He thought he was going to go in and get Miller, who was a little bit groggy. Miller kind of shaking it off now. The wigged one, Buddy Rose, misses with the elbow. Gets caught with the elbow by Luke Williams. Sheepherders, Kiwis, whatever you want to call them, won the first fall. Could be on their way to winning the second. Williams with an elbow drop. Miller saying, pin him, take him. He's not quite ready to go. You've got to give credit where credit's due. Rose and Wiskowski, for that matter, tough men to put away. Not popular by any stretch of the imagination. But they are tough customers and have to be respected in the ring. It's a great mistake to not respect them. No tag, no tag. He was outside the ring. Sandy Barr says he was outside the ring. Well, there's a lot of yelling of Kiwi power. There you saw kind of a double dose of Kiwi power. Rose trying to get over for the tag, just missed. Knee drop again. Body press. Does he have him? No. Miller. Lou Williams not quite able to put him away. Ed Wiskowski, a mountain of a man when you look at that chest expansion and those shoulders. Might not realize it quite as much until you get up a few feet away from him. He is super big. And against Williams. Williams trying to find out. Goes to the trunks. He's not forgot the tricks. A tag there. It is. Quite frankly, I was looking at Williams at the time. I didn't see what happened on the tag, but it wasn't allowed. Butch Miller doing a little cheerleading and looking at the crowd instead of in the ring. Rose gets him. Rose working on him outside. Head slammed into the apron. Wiskowski working on Williams inside. Rose on Miller outside. Williams coming back. Now comes over for the tag, and Miller down on the floor. Rose worked him over. Rose worked him over. He's on the floor. Can't get up for the tag. Head slammed into the foot of Rose. Williams. Trouble. And banged away. The tag, and coming after him with the headbutt, flying headbutt. Way out in the middle of the ring. Wiskowski on Williams. Rose keeps Miller from coming in to give any help. And with the flying headbutt.
In 5 minutes and 1 second, winner of the second fall, Wiskowski and Rose.
And we see something out of the corner of the eye, which we'll just tell you about. Won't show it on you, but finally caught one of those people. Watch out, Rose going up on the corner. One of those people throwing probably a smashed up cup toward the ring. They most nearly always miss who they're throwing it at, and that wouldn't make any difference anyway. Miller, there comes Rose from the top rope again. Sandy Bar sees it, and Sandy Bar cannot win for losing. A point we wanted to make was we see one of the fans sternly warned about throwing items toward the ring, and we plead with you and implore you not to do that. It can be very dangerous for somebody else. And Williams still groggy. Well, we will take a timeout.
Boy, at a fall apiece.
You know, things are getting very interesting. Things continue to get hotter and hotter. First of all, it comes to a sudden death loser leave town. Well, everybody knows that Rip Rogers was the unfortunate one that lost. But then every chain has a weak link. And apparently White Rogers was that weak link. All right, now the chain is stronger. What is left is me and Rose. And that is really all that we need to take care of anybody. You saw the way we very handily defeated the Sheepherders. And it's just a matter of time until the pot boils over, and there's definitely going to be an all-out war. Everybody is jealous of Wiskowski and Rose. They come to wrestling everywhere to hope that we lose, and we keep letting them down. We never lose. Why? We are inseparable. We are unbreakable. We will never be divided up. We are united into one as a team that strives on winning and winning only. Whether we wrestle Martel and Piper, we win. Whether we wrestle Miller and Williams, we win. We are here to stay as winners. That's the only way to make the big bucks. Wiskowski has brains. He's the only partner I've got that I don't have to tell him what to do because he knows what's going on out there. When it comes down to the problems of putting the 2 and 2s together, Ed and I figure it out together. With the Sheepherders, I had to tell him everything to do. With Piper, I had to tell him everything to do. With Brooks, I had to tell him everything to do. Wiskowski and myself are going to do a promise. We are going to run out the Sheepherders. We're going to run out Martel. We're going to run out Piper. We're going to run out the lot. And we will still be standing here with you, Frank Bonema, bragging just until we can't think of anything else to say. Right, Ed? You better believe 6 months from now, a year from now, we'll be standing here. In fact, the word has already gone out all over the country that we control the Northwest. There's no two ways about that. In fact, you asked Don Owen. It's also a fact that he cannot get wrestlers now to come in to face us because we are the supreme talent in wrestling today. Like we said in the past, we've ran them all out. The Young Bloods, the Johnny Boyds, you name it, the Venturas, the Adonises, the Star, we ran them all out, and 4 more to run out, and we will be the kings.
Wiskowski and Rose.
Young man. Third. And deciding, naturally, fall. Coming up. The Sheepherders have the tag team titles. This is a non-title bout. The challenge, of course, has gone out long ago from Rose to Wiskowski. They won a title match, and it is one of those situations that arises frequently. They have a non-title bout, so it's very important for them to win this. If they can win this, they can go to the commission promoter down on and pretty well force or have a pretty good strong hand in asking for a future title bout. The same is true of Wiskowski against Martel. If he can get Martel somewhere in a non-title bout and beat him. Watch out, Wiskowski going up on the turnbuckles. Now comes off the apron on Williams. That stops the count, of course, on Williams, any kind of interference. Otherwise, he has 20 seconds in which to return to the ring. They are counting, and Rose right now, I think, stopped the count because Sandy Barr stopped the count because of Rose's interference, Rose being over there. Double teaming to the midsection on Williams. He is groggy. Drop to the mat and a punch to the stomach. Wiskowski, all his weight on that one leg across the throat. Rose doing a little taunting across the way of Miller. Headlock from behind by Wiskowski. Fidel Cortez coming to town. Waiting tonight. Some other new faces trying to be here also. Of course, next week, a special match. July 19th is when Boyd will be returning. Eric Emery of Virginia makes his debut that same night. Uh-oh, things went wrong. Buddy Rose nailing Wiskowski. Williams gets the tag on his partner, Miller. Wiskowski's out, Rose is in, saying, wait a minute. He's whipped hard into the far neutral corner. Caught in the midsection. Wiskowski coming in. Miller saw him coming. Now Williams is in. Everybody's in the ring. Sandy Barr trying to get him out. And Rose and Wiskowski are whipped together. They cracked heads. Wiskowski went flying. And a double body drop. Wiskowski grabs a chair. Watch out. Wiskowski in there with a steel chair. Sandy Barr catches a kick to the midsection, trying to stop it. Miller has the chair. It's taken away, and they're double teaming with the steel chair. That folding chair. Sandy Barr catches it to the midsection. They're working on Miller. It's over. Sandy Barr has stopped it. And the Sheepherders win on a disqualification. Sandy Barr is thrown out of the ring. Now, the Sheepherders being worked on. Here comes Roddy Piper. He brings a chair in with him. One of the fans getting involved grabbed the chair and got it out of the way. Tell you, she's got speed for a gal her age. There's Rose working on Williams. Piper in. Trying to stop him. We're getting a few fans getting involved. And don't do that. When you come to the matches, stay in your seat. Bloody Butch Williams. Butch Miller. I'm getting excited myself. Now we're getting people throwing soft drinks. They're on the security people.
And Rose lose by disqualification. The winner is the Kiwi.
Williams outside the ring, Miller inside.
3 minutes and 38 seconds.
Trying. Well, in effect, he's trying to give Sandy Barr some help, and we're going to have some people kicked out one of these nights, and well, they should be. It's about time to start ejecting some of these people who get involved in the matches. You pay to watch the matches. We've got about 5 minutes left, and we're going to keep it right here. Now Piper. And I hope, particularly, I hope those of you who are now watching it that are here while it's going on and have been doing any of this, refrain from it. We've had fans reach out, hit people. You wouldn't go to a football game and make a tackle. You wouldn't jump on somebody in a basketball court. It's wild now down at ringside. And there's a fan getting into it. I'll tell you, once he got into it, he got away. Savage coming through. I don't know any of the other guys in the dressing room. Finally, we get Rose and Wiskowski back to the dressing room. We've got a bloody Butch Miller down at ringside, and he's going to have to be helped. And anybody who gets involved does it at their own risk. Remember that. Well, anybody says this isn't real can ask that fella that tried to get involved down at ringside. Well, enough of that. We're back to the wrestling. Butch Miller still a little bit wild. Sheepherders and Roddy Piper.
Rose! Wiskowski! You dirty, slimy, yellow-bellied, green-livered, fat-ass pigs! Fred! I've been trying to get them in a street fight! I've been trying to get them in a hair match! I don't care how I get them, as long as I get them in the middle of the ring and make sure that I pay them back for what they have done to me and my partner over the last few days. Fresh, I need somebody to help me. I need somebody.
Dutch Savage is joining us.
Get him. I need somebody, Fred. Rose,
This has gone on too long.
Wiskowski, a street fight, a cage match, a chain match, any bloody match, let's go, Sheepherders!
If you hold your temper for a minute, I got an idea that might solve this vendetta between the four of you guys.
It's going too long, Butch.
I've got an idea if you want to listen to it. Now, you've tried everything you can with these guys, everything you possibly can. How would you like to get them in the ring where it's 2-on-2, no rules, no nothing, and why don't you take this in as an added... Mr. Williams, he's not going to lift. He's not coherent right now. What I'll do with you, you've never seen one of these matches before. We had one here about 3 or 4 months ago. All I do is I take the glove into the ring. All four of you, there's no tag rules at all four in the ring at once. Throw the glove up in the air, and the best man that gets it can use it on their opponent. What do you think of that?
I like it! Yeah! One more stipulation. We need a referee. We need a referee.
You're absolutely right, Frank. I can't referee the match because I have no love for Piper and Rose, but these two gentlemen have more or less come around to my way of thinking I'd be prejudicial. Rowdy, would you come here for a minute? Come here, Rowdy.
Yeah!
Rowdy, now look, I can't referee a match of this type, and I know that you'd call them fair and square. These two guys, look, would you do me a favor? In front of all these people out here and all the people at home, would you referee the match Tuesday night involving the glove? A coal miner's death match with 4 guys involved. Would you referee it?
Yeah!
Would I referee it? I'm going to be the best damn referee you ever seen in your entire life. And when these guys get through with them, they're going to look like they've been eating prunes, brother.
We have to leave. We're out of time. Piper will referee it. Tuesday night.
Where's my glove?
We'll find the glove, and we'll see you next week. So long, everybody. Volkoff working on Miller. Now a little double teaming going on. Another one of those situations. The main event on this show. Rather, this is our opener. It could be a main event anywhere else. Elbow drop. Miller, 1, 2, and 3 on Volkoff. The Sheepherders winner. Volkoff, Gelisera. Watch out. Buddy Rose and Wiskowski are in the ring. Out of the dressing room come Wiskowski and Rose. Now Savage being held by Rose. Wiskowski lays him out, puts him down. Wiskowski. And off of the top turnbuckle. A diving headbutt on Williams. Now Rose and Wiskowski, having done their damage,
In 11 minutes,
head for the dressing room.
59 seconds,
The Sheepherders win it.
the Sheepherders.
A new cry seems to be getting popular in the Northwest. These two guys are the reason for it. Kiwi power. Here are the Sheepherders.
Rose, Wiskowski, after the hiding we gave you on Tuesday night with the glove, we should have expected this. We should have expected you to run in from behind like the yellow-bellied, pot-bellied cowards that you are. Okay, Rose, you started your army, and we shot them off. We took away out of your army Rip Rogers and sent him away. Now, Rose, now, Luke and I, we're going to develop an army. We've got a friend. We've got a friend from down under coming in here next week from our part of the world, Rose and Wiskowski. From the same place in the Pacific Ocean as we're from, but 1,200 miles away. I spoke to him the other day on the phone, and he said yes. Jonathan Boyd is coming in to be the member of the South Pacific Army. The Army from down under. Rose, Wiskowski, get yourself a partner, brother. The three guys from down under, they're burning hot.
That's the Sheepherders. We'll be right back. We're going to take time out now to hear once again from Tom Peters.
Well, Wiskowski and Rose, you've seen them earlier in the ring unofficially. Now, officially in the Crow's Nest with some guests, I guess.
A lot of people just can't get it through their heads. Ed Wiskowski and Buddy Rose have all the girls. Now, I would like to ask these girls a couple questions. Now, girls, do I treat you right? Do I take care of you in every single way?
Buddy, you pushed all the right buttons. You really do.
They said I push all the right buttons. Now, can that be any more clear? These women, myself, Ed Wiskowski, and many more, we celebrate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because we are winners. We did what we had to do to Butch Miller, Luke Williams, for a reason. What was that reason, Ed?
You know, we wouldn't have such lovely ladies as this hanging around if we weren't winners. If we were not winners, these ladies would probably be training after Luke and Butch. But you see, they know which side their bread is buttered on, so they're with us. We're winners, and we're going to stay winners, because that's the way we intend to live.
Now, these girls, you know, when I'm not wearing the wig, I'm still a good-looking guy, aren't I?
Oh, you bet.
That's right. But nobody is going, in the public, in the world, is going to see the Playboy with his mask off or his wig off for about 3 or 4 more months till the hair is completely back. And then you people will see again the Playboy of the past. Now, girls, what would you like to do tonight? I mean, what kind of things should we do tonight?
Oh, buddy, anything you want. Anything you want, buddy.
Anything we want. Can you show Ed and I a little appreciation? Oh, I love it. I love it. Ed, you got to admit.
Buddy, I'll say one thing. You really know how to live. He does, doesn't he, Bonimer?
I have to agree with that.
These people should take note of the way the Playboy lives.
One more thing. The Sheepherders are forming a new army with Lord Jonathan Boyd. I'll tell you what, we've got our eye on a prospect, and we won't back down. We'll go against any 3 men. Jonathan Boyd, we've ran him out before. We can run Jonathan Boyd out again. I don't know why he keeps coming back. He's a dog that you can knock down that keeps coming back. This must be like a cat with 9 lives. I'll tell you what, Wiskowski and myself, like I said, we've got our eye on a prospect, a man that can get the job done. We only hang around people that can get the job done. I only hang around women that can get the job done. And these women get the job done. I get the job done. One more thing. In the Olympics, if they had sex as a sport, I'd win a gold medal. Isn't that right, girls? That's right. The Army will have a new one.
Ed Wiskowski, Playboy Buddy Rose and company.
One of the top heavyweights in the world today, Ed Wiskowski. Buddy Rose, the same. They are top-ranked heavyweights. Make no mistake about it. And here's another man. And Tom Peterson, Joe Cahan once again have asked, requested, and been granted that request that the main event go on the air. Can't go on all the time. The championship match will.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event be the best 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit for the Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Introducing in this corner the challenger, 270 pounds, from St. Louis, Missouri, Ed Wiskowski. His opponent in this corner, 238 pounds, from Paris, France, Ricky Martel.
And the screeches and the shrieks into the traditional yells of popularity in professional wrestling for Ricky Martel, one of the most sensational young men anywhere in the world today. Martel seeing Rose has got nothing to do with this match. It went him out of the ring, off the arena floor. Sandy Barr now is taking over the referee. Yellow, green, and blue color combo tonight for Dandy Sandy. Wiskowski doing most of the talking in a case where the referee usually gives instructions, and being taken to the dressing room, being escorted to the dressing room, appears to be going all the way back there. The Playboy, Buddy Rose, he and Wiskowski escorted tonight, or are escorting tonight, a couple of the more beautiful women that I've seen in a long, long time. Side headlock by Martel. He's shaken off it, comes back with a flying tackle. Wiskowski 1-2 and almost a near record tag. Yeah, Rose shows up with a beautiful couple of women. Couple of beautiful women, I should say. Just about the time everybody had given up him having any taste at all. Side headlock, Wiskowski on Martel. Martel getting to his feet against the hold. Trying to block it now. Trying to make a move out of it. Arms outspread. He's going to try to throw him off it. Takes him back. And does throw him off it. Dives underneath the flying tackle. A flying head scissors. Flying rolling head scissors. Goes after him with a flying body press. Misses. Crashed into the top turnbuckle. Side headlock, a hip throw, and the takedown. Wiskowski on Martel for the TD. The takedown in this case. Side headlock still held by Wiskowski. Some of the crowd looking on. Still in the headlock. Leapfrog and reverse leapfrog. And a victory roll could be it. 2 and no. Martel nearly has had the first fall twice. Side headlock, Wiskowski. Sitting here watching the action along with us, Tom Peterson enjoys his trips out here, not only to talk to you folks in person from the matches, but gets to see some of them. Side headlock, Wiskowski. Ricky Martel, the heavyweight champion of the Northwest, putting that title on the line against Wiskowski tonight on television. Trying to reverse from that headlock that he was into a top wrist lock. It's right up on top with two strong young men, and Martel gets a takedown. Wiskowski reverses it to a head scissors. Ed, the Polish Prince. Wiskowski, the French Rocket, Rick Martel. The former teenage terror, Sandy Barr, in the background. Fidel Cortez making his debut of Western America tonight. And I would call it a successful one. There's Sandy. Dandy Sandy looking on. Cortez going to a draw against Roddy Piper. A headstand to twist out of the hold. Martel gets clear, but he's immediately smashed into the top turnbuckle in the corner. Now catches the right hand. Taken all the way across the other corner of the ring. The near neutral corner, now flying foot stop. Wiskowski, one of those that puts everything into each move nearly 100% of the time. Going for a suplex drop, vertical suplex drop, it appears. But he's caught in a front headlock. Looked like he was going to go for it. But Martel putting a headlock on him, and it's a battle of headlocks right now. Martel seems to be powering it better. They are locked up. And Wiskowski's taken over the top. But he keeps the hold. Right, Martel.
6 minutes
caught
gone.
in a headlock. Martel brought him up over the top and dropped him in a semi-suplex position. Saying they stop you. They throw you out of games for hurting people in football. In wrestling, they just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can stop for a couple seconds and start doing it again. And I like to hurt people, so that's why I went into wrestling. That's Wiskowski's reasoning long time ago. They are locked in a super battle. The front headlocks. Martel seems to be getting the better of it now, but it's hard to tell. Now Martel lifting him into a suplex, but grinding down. He will not let go of it. Wiskowski is clamped on. Wiskowski is clamped on, will not let go. Trying to relieve the pressure. Now rolls over up on his knees. Still caught in the front headlock. To his feet against it. Goes for rope for Wiskowski. Suplex him, and this time Wiskowski drops the hold. He really got clean coming down into the mat from that suplex. And right to the bottom of the spine, the small of the back. Rick Martel. Backbreaker, yes. Working on that back. Suplexed him. Give him a couple of hits. Can't put him away yet, though. Only can get a count of 2. A whip. Martel went the shoulder throw put the head down.
9 minutes gone.
Right for the shoulder throw, got the head down. Wiskowski booted him right in the face. Now takes him in the corner for the whip. It's reversed. Wiskowski. Right hand right. Roundhouse right puts him down. Into the corner. And again. Bringing him outside headlock. And he's lifted. He's lifted and dropped. And coming off of the rope, the diving headbutt. First fall of the championship match goes to Ed Wiskowski.
In 10 minutes and 3
Once
seconds.
again, we're going to look over where all the action is. There's a lot of it coming up. Want to remind you again, hope you got a piece of paper, grab it there, a pen or a pencil, if you will get it, because we want you to take down where the wrestling is going to be. And when it's live, there is Ricky Martel. Wiskowski coming at him, and I'll tell you, Wiskowski is not a good man to be one fall down, to whom to be one fall down. As he is tough customer. He, with Buddy Rose, did not lightly earn their title to cripplers. He's got that, it's a front headlock, but it's a little different version of it. Martel's able to body slam and throw him off of the hold. Martel trying to shake it off. Maybe playing just a little possum, waiting for Wiskowski. Wiskowski came up a little carelessly behind him. Martel had presence enough mind for the moment anyway to get him, but he's still a little groggy. Catches one to the midsection, side headlock, and a punch out of it. None of the crowd's yelling. Of Wiskowski. Rose, oddly enough, has spent the entire time in the dressing room. He came out for the introduction, then went to the dressing room peacefully with his security man. What shot over the top leapfrog. Flying out, an attempt at a flying body press backfired for Martel. He got caught and slammed to the mat. Now that driving knee drop by Wiskowski. Going to try to put him away. He's doing it kind of lackadaisically. Got framed the head in between the two knees. Martel now back and swinging. And remember, Martel's one fall down. He has two in this one. Right hand across. And the turnbuckle treatment literally stands Wiskowski on his head. Literally upended him. Red trunks over tea kettle, if you know what I mean. Knee drop. Elbow check it. Elbow drop on Wiskowski. 1, 2. No, not quite. Martel. Wiskowski. And Wiskowski up over the top. We got a very special interview coming up, incidentally. I did not get all the details, but on our next spot, I think we're going to have Roddy, and here's a special guest here with him. I think you're going to want to stay tuned for it. Uh-oh. Got him with the abdominal stretch, the grapevine. Can he put him away with it? Wiskowski having trouble. Now going to the hair. Sandy Barr says, get off the hair. Grinding down and brought over the top, over the hip. Knee drop. Way up and down hard. And you saw in that shot the effect of it. When your back's hurting anyway, and I think a lot of you can relate to that, and then have somebody go way up in the air and come driving that knee into the small of your back. I think you might come a little bit close anyway to relating to what the pain can be. Wiskowski couldn't follow up.
8 minutes remaining.
His back is hurting. Martel working on it. Martel now catches one to the midsection. And he went for the drop kick. He gets caught. Martel has both legs, trying to turn him into the Boston Crab, and with that back hurting, he's going to have to be in trouble. Sandy Barr down asking him. He's touching the ropes. Sandy Barr trying to say, no, that's not enough. Just touching it. Now he's over, and I think it's going to have to break the hold.
7 minutes remaining.
First fall went to Wiskowski. We are in second fall action. It's a championship match. Reversal of the whip. Wiskowski. Now he's sitting. Head scissors, the takedown and the pin. What a sensational move by the Rocket.
Today he come to my door at 3 o'clock, and this man right here this year is going to be the poster boy for muscular dystrophy, and his friend here, he carried him upstairs. I want you to know something. He carried him upstairs, and this little fella here got more guts, more stamina, and is so nice and so beautiful. One of the nicest little kids. I saw Rose there. He's got a T-shirt on that says Superman. But let me tell you something, brother. None of us can stand a lick to someone like you. None of us has enough guts. And I'd like to give you this, brother, because you are the real Superman. I want you to know that. You, Surrey, and you listen to me. You listen to me, brother. You listen to me, Buddy Rose. You saw Buddy Rose coming up here with a couple of pretty young ladies. Yeah. So don't you let him fool you. Because the other day I watched Buddy Rose going down the beach. He was humming. I watched him from the back. Going down the beach, he was humming. And next to him was a girl. She was going down the beach. And the only difference between her and Buddy Rose was 10 pounds in a bikini. And Rose was the one that had the bikini on. Yes, sir, Jack. And she's walking down there. She's walking down there with that big, nasty bathing suit. Looks like she's got it stuffed with 2 midgets wearing dunce caps, thinking they're real cool. Walking down, Rose is putting QT all over his body, trying to make himself look pretty. It's like buying a cork for the Titanic, so don't you let him fool you about coming up here. And let me tell you something, brothers. Let me tell you something. He's going to be fooling around here. He's going to be fooling around here with the Kiwis, and he's mouthing off about, we'll take on any 3 men that you want us to take on. Well, let me tell you something, man. Buddy Rose, you might have a couple pretty chicks behind you, but I got fellas like little Joel here behind you, and we can't lose with the stuff we use, brother. And Buddy Rose, you keep messing around, Buddy Rose. You keep messing around with the Sheepherders like that, and they call you Rose. Well, you'll have lips just like pedals, bicycle pedals. Yes, sir.
Roddy Piper, Joel Cox, and his friend, and you'll see him on the telethon.
Now between the ropes, the bell rings, and we're underway. Time is short. It's a fall apiece. It's for the title. You know they're going to go at it. Martel laying it to Wiskowski. Elbow smash, top of the head. He catches Martel coming into the midsection. Whip, no, it's reversed. Wiskowski caught in the air. Same effect as a suplex. Nearly. He's got him in a cradle. Count of one is all. A reversal for a count of two. Martel got the count of two on Wiskowski. Wiskowski turnbuckle treatment. Into the near neutral corner. Knee drop across the throat. 1, 2, and Wiskowski refusing to be put away. I do believe all of our commercials are out of the way, all of our breaks, so just stay here for our final interview or anything else that might happen. A roll up, 1, 2, almost. Wiskowski flew into the corner and cracked his head on the middle turnbuckle. Martel back with a straight right shot and another. Ricky Martel, Ed Wiskowski for the title. Headlock. Martel thrown off it. Stopped short in the drop kick. Just grazed him. That one caught Sandy Barr. Elbow smash, back of the head. And Barr's calling for the bell. Wiskowski off the top rope. He would have this match. The bell has rung. Rose now down at ringside says, I want the count. Sandy Barr is ruling. Wiskowski pulled him into the way of the drop kick. I'm sure that's his interpretation. Yes, Barr is saying, you grabbed my shoulder, pulled me in the way of that drop kick. And he is disqualifying him. That is the ruling. The referee. Now he's talking. We're still waiting. We are still waiting for the official decision here. There it is. There it is. Ed Wiskowski is disqualified. Martel retains the belt. Ricky Martel. Okay, now once again, here is what happened. That was a drop kick. It was a glancing drop kick by Martel. He set up for another one. And Sandy Barr ruled, at least. Wiskowski saw it coming, pulled Barr into the drop kick. Barr immediately called for the bell as soon as he cleared his head. Disqualified Wiskowski and gave the match, therefore retaining the title to the French Rocket, Ricky Martel. So it is an official decision, and the title stays with Martel. He got the win. Now up in the crow's nest with us once again, the Sheepherders.
Rose, I'm sick and tired of wrestling in you in the ring and pulling your mask off. And as soon as that mask's off, you head for the dressing room with a towel over your head, and you won't let nobody see how ugly you look. Well, Rose, I went through my photo album the other day, brother, and seen these people of the Northwest have been so kind to Luke and I in these past few months. Seen they've been like that. I have picked one of them out, Playboy Buddy Rose, of you holding your win with me when we were partners, Rose. And I'm going to put this thing on sale right here tonight. And in fact, Rose, tomorrow between 11 and 1, I'm going to be down here at Sandy Bar's flea market with Luke, and every picture that sold, Luke and I are going to sign it personally. So, Rose, don't forget, Saturday night, get yourself a partner, brother, because Luke, myself, and Jonathan Boyd, we're going to be waiting right there in the middle.
Sit from the Sheepherders, a picture taken when they were together. I think we're getting Rose. 30 seconds left.
If you sell one picture, I'm going to sue if you try to sell any pictures. And I'll tell you something else. I give you our new partner, Fidel Cortez from Cuba. Will you accept the six-man tag? Will you be our partner?
Yes, sure, I accept it. I like animals. I've been fighting all my life.
We're out of time, so we're going to have to leave now. So long, everybody, from the Portland. Ed Wiskowski and the Playboy. Sartorial splendor tonight, Buddy Rose.
Everybody, let's all say goodbye to Rick Martel. Why can I stand here and be so confident in myself? I have been here for 4 years and nobody has ran the Playboy out. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to divulge the secret of why the Playboy always wins the big ones. Would you hold my cane? The Playboy and Wiskowski have made it in professional wrestling because we always win the big ones. You have to win the big ones in anything you do. The Playboy now considers himself so great that only one man can dress like this, the Superman of professional wrestling. It's the tape. You got the tape. Straighten the tape, baby. The Superman of professional wrestling will remain in the Northwest, and he will make it to everywhere he has ever signed a contract, whether it be in any towns. The Playboy will remain in the Northwest because he will defeat Rick Martel. I wear this Superman outfit because only I, being as great as I am, can fill the shoes of a Superman in professional wrestling. You people all sit out there, everybody Rick Martel fans. What's so funny about all this, Ed, is when it's all over, they're going to all have tears coming out of their eyes, and maybe they'll start to believe the Playboy and Wiskowski back up what they say, right?
The Superman of professional wrestling. The Playboy, Buddy Rose. Probably don't have to say any more than Roddy Piper.
I saw Buddy Rose coming out here, dressed like Superman, like a geek with a cape like that, Rose. So there's a lot of people here who are going to see it for the last time. And let me tell you something. I heard Ed Wiskowski coming up here, and he went and he took a coat hanger and he strangled me. And I heard him come up here and tell him how I was crying tears here. Well, let me tell you, Wiskowski, even when I was born, when I was born, the doctor slapped me, I knocked him out, man. I never cried. Obviously, Wiskowski, when you were a little kid, your parents built you a swing facing the wall or something like that. You've been doing a lot of that, brother. You think I'm afraid? I've been fighting up here with a lot of injuries lately. People have been saying, why have you been fighting with injuries? Well, it's because I ain't gonna let you get me down, Wiskowski. And right here next Saturday, they say I'm supposed to have a match with Wiskowski right here next Saturday. Well, Ed Wiskowski, if I'm such a crybaby, forget it. Rose is leaving tonight. You come down, I'll have a loser leave down match with you tonight, right here.
They are booked for next Saturday. They're booked for next Saturday. He wants it tonight. And I tell you, and Piper seeing Wiskowski, and I tell you, he is wrought up.
Next event be the best 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit. Introducing in this corner, 242 pounds from Russia, Igor Volkoff. His opponent in this corner, 240 pounds from Scotland, Roddy Piper. Now you're not to stick around out here on the outside. Not just fighting or nothing. You're going to have to...
He wants him right now.
Fool, if you think I'm going to get in a loser league town match with you, I'm not about to be that much of a fool.
Piper wants to loser leave town right now with Wiskowski. Wiskowski turning it down. The bell is rung. Volkoff coming after him. Piper on that bottom rope being choked. Well, it was bound to happen. Wiskowski got the cane and laid it in. It looked like the throat. Piper caught it in the throat from Ed Wiskowski. Piper would have been pinned, but he got a foot on the rope. It's the kind of action we'll be seeing all over the place. And a week from Monday, a week from Sunday, a week from tomorrow, we'll be at Bend, and I'll see many of you there, I hope. Taking part in an outdoor card, my first outdoor card ever, Vince Jenna Stadium.
Five minutes gone.
Best 2 out of 3 falls, no TV time limit. Turnbuckle treatment and hard. The head crashes hard and that knee. I do believe Piper's right knee is bothering him. He's caught in a headlock from behind. Igor Volkoff. And Wiskowski doing the generalship. Wide tackle. Down goes Volkoff. He's leapfrog. Taken from behind by the sleeper. Taken from behind by the sleeper. Wiskowski hitting him with the cane from behind. It'll be a 1-fall disqualification. And he gets on him again. It might be a match disqualification. We'll have to wait and see. Wiskowski on Piper again. Volkoff being held. Volkoff holding Sandy Barr in the corner. Now security.
48 seconds.
Helping Wiskowski and the Russian through the crowd.
Roddy Piper.
was not listening. I did not hear if that was a fall disqualification or a match disqualification. Roddy Piper struck about 3 times across the back with that appeared to be hickory cane.
The Kangaroo, Lord Jonathan Boyd.
Thank you. First of all, Frank, I was watching the monitor, and I watched Wiskowski take that cane to Piper. We all know where those orders came from. Came from Mr. Buddy Rose, that's for sure. But hey, this has got to stop somewhere. Everything that's going on up here now, I don't agree with it. For one thing, this lose-to-leave town match, I don't agree with that. I think that wrestlers should be able to stay and come and go as they want to. But Martel made the stipulation, and I'm sure we're going to see the last of Buddy Rose tonight. I'm a little bit disappointed because with Rose leaving, I will probably leave soon myself because I'll go after him. Because that's the main reason I came back. Rose has been bad-mouthing me for the last year, and I'm back here to show him that the Royal Kangaroo is still the toughest bloody wrestler in wrestling today. To be tough, Frank, you got to be able to take it as well as give it. So far, all Buddy Rose has been is a gambler. All he can do is give it. But I don't think Rose can take it. That's why he needs an army. All the weak little Hitlers of the world needed armies. But hey, as I said, I'm a one-man army, Rose, and anytime you want to put any one of your battalion in with me, I'll be quite happy to oblige. And if you ever have enough guts yourself, put yourself in. Now we've got another animal up here, calls himself Rip Oliver. I seen him do some bad things in Salem last week. Hey, Oliver, you won't be doing a lot of bad things around here because the Royal Kangaroo is going to be kicking some backsides, and your backside will probably be one of them too. And that goes for all your army, Rose, and it doubly goes for you. And you got a Cuban here, and I don't like foreigners, especially Cubans. I consider myself an Australian from the Northwest. I'm the kangaroo that belongs up here. I'm the kangaroo that's going to be jumping around up here for a long time. And if you want to stick this Cortez in and I'll show him that a kangaroo that represents the Northwest up here in Oregon and Washington, that I can kick butt and kick his butt all the way back to Cuba. So Rose, this is a challenge to any one of your army, any one of them. Stick them in, and I'll stick them out.
Lord Jonathan Boyd.
Would cinch it. It was a one-fall disqualification. Again, Wiskowski is down at ringside, down in Volkoff's corner, and still has the cane in his hand. He's leaning it against the ring while he's showing Sandy Barr, saying, I haven't anything. He held his hands up, empty. Now, we have no more commercial breaks to go back to the studio for, so we're just going to be keeping it here at the end of this match. If we have a fall, we'll just keep it here, do a little talking, maybe an interview, see what happens. Piper coming back. He won the first fall on a DQ. He's still carrying that left arm. Now uses it for the side headlock. The Piper took a kick and a good solid one at Wiskowski. Wiskowski heating up a little bit. Piper is hot, super hot. He wants to get Wiskowski. Still not using that left arm too well. And Volkoff going right back at it. That time, elbow smash, side of the head. Elbow smash into that left shoulder. That one brought up underneath the chin. He's bicycling him now. Both arms stretched behind. Both arms stretched behind him. A head in between the shoulder blades. Piper, even in that hold, Volkoff is challenging Wiskowski to come in the ring. He's trying to power out of it, turn out of it if he can to reverse it, and he does. A little help from the ropes. He knows all the tricks. Go behind, and he's got him in a grapevine. Volkoff caught in a grapevine. Abdominal stretch. Volkoff goes to the hair, pulls his man over with a hip throw. He's trying to turn him into a Boston Crab. Not literally. Turn it into a Boston Crab hold. And he dropped that one to go after Wiskowski. He has nothing on his mind but Wiskowski. In the meantime, he's trying to handle Volkoff, and you can't do that part-time. Go behind. And he's got him in the sleeper again. He's in the sleeper. Wiskowski went with the cane, hit Volkoff in the midsection, and pins him. He's kicked off. He goes after Piper. Piper roundhouse right, left, 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 right. Wiskowski goes down. And watch out! Piper's got the cane. He uses it on Volkoff. Wiskowski got out of there before he could get him. Winner of 2 straight falls, Piper. Sandy Barr wanted to raise his arm, and he says, I don't care about that. I want Wiskowski. And he wants him right now. He's got a match scheduled next week.
In 3 minutes. In 3 minutes and 35 seconds.
Now remember, we're going to keep it here.
Roddy Piper.
Roddy Piper wins it in 2 straight falls. A crowd urging Wiskowski to get in there. He's got the cane back. And he gets the back of the head. Wiskowski got Piper as he was getting out of there. I'll tell you, I've seen Piper hot before. He's got a steel chair. Sandy Barr trying to stop him, saying, come on, these are wrestling matches. Well, we're going to keep it here. Piper is thwarted from going up there.
we've got about 3 minutes left in the show. In that time, we know Roddy's been beat upon here. We also know Roddy asked earlier to come up again because he had something to say. So we're going to try to get a word from Roddy Piper.
I'm not tired, Wiskowski. Don't you think I'm breathing hard because of you geek? But I'm getting a little tired. I'm getting a little tired of getting hit over the head with oak trees. I know that much. Tell you what, Easy Ed. I'll tell you what, Easy Ed. You've been trying to cripple me for a long time here. You've been putting coat hangers around my neck. I still got the scars. You've been nailing me on the back all night in front of millions of people here and a whole bunch of people here, and nobody does a damn thing about it. Well, brother, that's the story of my life, is helping myself. And other than my partner, Rick Martel, who's going to run Buddy Rose out tonight, I had to take care of myself, Sleazy Ed. So, take care of myself we will. No, will we take care of ourselves? Next Saturday night, Easy Ed, we're going to have that stick of yours. And first of all, we're going to get Don Orange to throw that stick in the creek. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put us in there. And since Buddy Rose is leaving, and you won't have a loser leave town match with me, then what I will do is I will just keep beating upon you and beating upon you until you just can't wrestle no more. And that's the same thing. You're telling me you're trying to cause injuries to me. You're busting me down, trying to get me down, right, Wiskowski? Because the party's over, brother. Well, listen to me. Listen to me. I may be out of step a little bit, Wiskowski, but I ain't forgot how to dance, brother. And dance on you I will. And next Saturday night, you think you're so damn tough? Then let's make it a no DQ and through to you.
A no DQ. He says, hey, if we're going to get it on, we might as well get it on good and go to a no DQ. Let's go down to Don Owen in the ring.
Torn out, and it'll be laid up for 2 or 3 weeks. And Ricky Martel having to leave the country. I'm a little short right tonight, so I had to revise the card except for the main event. I ended up without an opponent for Playboy Buddy Rose. And I will put the second match on first and see if I can get somebody to wrestle twice tonight and go against Buddy Rose. I'm sorry, these things happen.
Nobody wants to wrestle the Playboy because they're scared of getting beat.
There's somebody coming up behind Don.
Mike Popovich.
Popovich? Where are you from?
Gresham, Oregon.
You Gresham? Well, what do you want to do? You want to...
Mr. Owen, I'd like to get a challenge match with Mr. Rose tonight. I've been training with...
Isn't this the Mike Popovich who was the All-American at the University of Oregon?
I've heard this fellow talked about him.
Are you the Mike Popovich that played for the University of Oregon?
I'm the Mike Popovich that played for the University of Oregon.
An Oregon Duck, Mike Popovich, and look at that belt. Now, he is the fella that I think Sandy Barr's told me about. He's been going to Sandy Bar Dale Lewis Wrestling School.
Now, it's absolutely against my policy to put a straight...
You're going to put him in the ring with me? You got to be crazy. I'll kill him.
But I've never done this. A man must be in condition and have some training and everything like that. But I'm going to break precedence tonight because I hate you so much. If you'll go to the dressing room and get some tights and some shoes on, I'll stick you in there against Rose in the next event. Is that all right? Okay, go get some tights on.
Well, we're going to wait, apparently, for the next group to come out here. Dutch Savage lead one on Rose. And apparently, we're just going to keep it here. So we'll keep rolling along with the show. Mike Popovich, and now he got into the ring Thursday in Salem. I didn't see that much of the match, but I understand it was a great one. Mike Popovich, but I thought that was a one-time only down at Salem because he came out of Sandy Bar and Dale Lewis's wrestling school. Well, and to see someone handed, I noticed earlier, someone handed Popovich a rose on his way to the ring. So the florist may not be out of business after all, even though Martel is gone. Armbar, Rose on Popovich. And a kick up under the armbar. Forearm smash down on the bicep. Turns it over again. Working the armbar on Popovich. He's trying to power reverse it. And he does. What an auspicious debut for a man just turning pro. Young man getting a shot at the champion. Not a title bout, of course. It is a preliminary bout. But he's got to be the top wrestler in the Northwest, one of the top 5 heavyweights in the country. And that is pretty heavy to start off. And Mike Popovich wanted to take his shot, and he's doing it. Popovich with the armbar. Caught with a kick. The solar plexus. Rose grabbed the armbar. It's reversed again. He makes it to the rope. And Buddy Rose now realizes that he has no easy task. I think he figured he'd get a kid this green, this inexperienced, and he'd whoop him. But the guy's got the moves to go along with the great strength.
5 minutes.
Watch out now. Rose with the punch. Popovich gives it right back to him. Mike Popovich. More than likely they'll put Iron Mike on that, the way he's built with his strength. It's fair to say that might be his nickname soon. Kick to the midsection. Turnbuckle treatment. Stomps to the head. By Rose on Popovich. Full Nelson. a full Nelson. He goes up. Powers out of it. Just plain muscle. He broke it with nothing but muscle. They lock up again. That's a full Nelson by Popovich. Rose trying to find a way out of it. He went the power out of it and it didn't work. To the rope. He got both feet on the top rope, was taken to the mat. Now reversal to a head scissors by Rose. A nip up. And the escape out of it. He caught it good right to the mouth on the nose. To the back, and again, Rose working to the small of the back. Popovich from the University of Oregon, 4 years there as a linebacker, I'm told. Whip hard into the corner. Judo chop. Rose brings him out. And a bear hug. Body lock, whatever you want to call it. And he's getting his arms inside the arms of Buddy Rose. Popovich got his right arm inside. Now he can make a move from this position if he gets it right. He's working that left arm down. Now he grabs Rose in a bear hug. He reverses that. Rose working on Popovich. He took it for the turnbuckle treatment, and it was reversed. Popovich gave it to him.
3 minutes remaining.
Young Popovich, a rookie to pro wrestling. Well, we've seen some auspicious debuts. Matt Bourne, Jesse Barr. But quite frankly, I think for the first match, this is the most impressive of those three. That's the kind of talent, not only in the professional ring itself, as veterans do we have great talent, but the people who are here making professional wrestling their sport, doing so with great showing. Popovich now in trouble. Rose working on him outside the ring. Now Savage went after the mask. Savage went after the mask. Now Savage tied up in a ring rope. Watch out. Coming from the top turnbuckle on that knee. That right knee, and that's the one that has been hurting. Rose working on Savage. Back in a ring. Popovich. And Savage is hurt. Savage is injured. Savage has hurt that knee. He is down. Out goes Rose. Out of the ring. Popovich wants to go after him, but sees that Savage is down and is more importantly wants to see what's wrong with Savage. And let's keep our camera down on the ring, Chuck. I don't think Savage is going to walk away from this one. But the leg was tied up in the bottom two ropes. And Buddy Rose came off the top turnbuckle, landed on it, and really did it in. It's that right knee. Dutch has had trouble with his knees before. And we're going to keep it down there. We don't know if we have, if they're listening in a dressing room, if they've got a stretcher, they may have to get the stretcher. Savage is writhing in pain. It's possible he could put his arms around the shoulders of somebody and be helped out of here. He is hurting. That right knee, and I think they're looking now for the stretcher. I believe they have a stretcher. Dale Lewis now. Popovich is willing to carry him. See if they can do it, possibly between the two of it. Popovich carrying him, and that knee, that's ligaments.
On that match in 11 minutes and 48 seconds. The winner on a
actually, we hope it would be a broken leg.
Popovich.
That is easier taken care of.
The Prince and the Playboy.
Well, the Playboy not only ran out Rick Martel, rumor was up Dutch Savage had a bad knee and he was going to have it operated on. I said to Don Owen, what knee is it? He said his right knee. I said, oh, I just wondered. Look what happened to Dutch Savage. Now this newcomer, Mike Popovich, got a spanking tonight. I bent him over my knee and I gave him a spanking. That's just a little lesson, my boy, of what it's like to get in that square circle. You're messing with men that have run out a lot of wrestlers. And the Playboy, remember they were chanting, bye-bye Rose, bye-bye Martel.
Martel is gone. Where is Martel? You know, he was real lucky. He's lucky that they didn't carry him out like they did Savage. Just real lucky. And Piper, you're screaming loser leave town. You scream loser leave town, but you know something? I notice that your voice breaks every time you say loser leave town. Is it a pubescent voice crack, or is that fear that causes your voice to crack? Because you know down deep that the Polish Prince is the man that can whip you anytime he takes a notion.
I ran Martel out, Ed.
Well, buddy, you did your job. It's time for me to do mine. I guarantee you they'll carry Piper out of this ring tonight. I'll see that Piper, and I'm going to get him for the fact that he cut your hair.
Sure. Would you? Listen, I ran Martel out. Would you wrestle Piper in a loser leave town?
You know I would. The man is scared right now. He's scared to death. You know the way his voice cracks. Look at it
already cracked.
Look at it this way. He had Martel around for one reason, to watch his back and to procure him women, because he was much better looking. Right. Martel was much better looking than Piper, right?
Right, but now there's no more girls.
That's right, there's no more girls for Piper. There is no more of anyone to watch his back. So, it's all over for him. He's got nothing left. I'll take him in any kind of match he wants.
You hear that? Any kind of match, he said. Loser leaves town, any kind of match, right, Ed?
That's right. I'll always back up what I say, and I'll stand behind it. I guarantee you. So if you think you're that brave, Piper, come and meet the Prince. Just one more time. Tonight, if you want to.
Piper's afraid of Ed Wiskowski.
Ed Wiskowski, Playboy Buddy Rose.
Lonnie, Roddy, would you get over there? Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's been some talk of a loser leave town, but I'm against putting on any more loser leave town. If that keeps up, I'll be the only guy around here that can get in the ring. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't want any more loser leave town. Well, he's not afraid, I'm sure of that. Anyway,
I didn't see Piper jumping up in front line when Martel took a loser leave town.
The next event be the best 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit. Introducing in this corner, 265 pounds from Missouri, Big Ed Wiskowski. His opponent in this corner, 240 pounds from Scotland, Roddy Piper.
Well, it's still a shrilly audience. Martel might be gone, but there's still some young, shrilling voices. I particularly want to thank the many young people that have gotten involved in wrestling in the last year or so. They've done a great job of being good fans, and we appreciate it. That's 2 out of 3 falls, and going right to it. Piper working on Wiskowski. He took Wiskowski out of here last Saturday with handcuffs. Double knee lift. Following this first fall, we'll give you a rundown on the towns where there's professional wrestling coming up in the next week or so. So have your piece of paper and a pen or pencil handy. If we're coming to your town, a lot of times people say, well, I won't be able to go, and then later on in the week say, oh, when was that going to be here? I think I could go after all. You saw Piper pull out the karate thumb, as he said in his interview last week, referring to the days when he was a wrestler that was not popular, an unpopular wrestler. He said, I may be out of step, but I ain't forgot how to dance. Now, he may be wrestling a little differently, but he knows all the tricks. Side of the head gets worked on by Wiskowski. Turnbuckle. He'd taken in there and with a side headlock and rammed into the top turnbuckle in the near neutral corner. Front headlock by Wiskowski. Incidentally, the official winner of that Rose Popovich match, Popovich winning it on a disqualification. Into the corner. Small to the back, catches at top turnbuckle. Now Piper bringing him out with the whip. Going in after, punch to the midsection. Wiskowski and Rose say they're going to fly in a helicopter in that big one tomorrow over in Central Oregon. He lifts again. Covers him with a body press. 1, 2. It Flail kicks out of it. The count of 2. A little touch of irony. The last time that Chuck Grindell was here to direct, we were going to Redmond the next day. Now he's out to direct. We're going to Bend. And I'm sure as much as he likes Central Oregon, Bend one of his favorite places too. I know Redmond was. Going for the body slam. No. He lifts him up in the air, dropped him with the throat right across the top rope. From behind. A headlock by Wiskowski on Piper, and a good shot of Piper. Piper caught in a headlock by Wiskowski. Wiskowski, that headlock, very well applied. Best of my knowledge, Wiskowski doesn't have a sleeper, but you can still hurt a man a lot with that side headlock. Now Piper trying to power out of it. He's got it up on top in a battle of top wrist locks. Makes his way to his feet. And it's all even now. Battling for the top wrist lock. Wiskowski ends that battle with a knee lift to the midsection. Elbow smash, back of the head. Piper comes swinging back. Not much vinegar in that one. Caught from behind. And a chin lock from behind. Wiskowski.
KPTV Channel 12, Portland.
He breaks out of that one. Backs Wiskowski off. Wiskowski coming at him again. They both swing. It's blocked that time. Roundhouse right blocked by Piper, and he comes swinging back. He ain't forgot how to dance. He's so right. Oh, a little careless. Coming up, gets caught with a mule kick by the Missourian. Turnbuckle treatment. Piper comes bouncing back. Knee drop. And could be it. 1, 2. And I think there might have been some hand holding. Check that, not hand holding, trunk holding. Knee to the side of the head. Piper taking a lot of punishment so far in his first fall action. He's caught on the ropes, literally, dropped out on the apron. Coming in between, now he's in, half out. Left leg, Piper's being kicked. And he's grabbing a hold of his knee as he falls out on the cement floor. Wiskowski going out after him. A left knee. Now Piper being hurt. We've already had Savage hauled out of here. He was refereeing Rose's match. Rose went after his right knee, and he had to be carried out of the ring. And he's working on it. Wiskowski really working on that left leg. Sandy Barr trying to get him out of that corner. And he was going in working on Piper. Wiskowski again. And it is to the left leg of Piper. And he is putting a world of hurt. Now grabs him in a toe hold, spinning toe hold. And he's kicked off. And Wiskowski stalking his opponent. That leg dropped on a seat drop by Wiskowski. It's a count of 2. Trying to pin him, working on the left leg. Knee and then a kick into the hamstring. Piper doubles him up and gets him in the right leg. And again, up in the groin, near the hamstring. Now the tackle takedown, and he bit the leg. Piper is up. And he delivers a kick to the back of the knee of the right leg of Ed Wiskowski. And now he's got him in a spinning toe hold on that right leg. Breaks the hold. Piper sitting on the ropes. House right and another. There's Piper outside the ring, having taken quite a bit of punishment from Ed Wiskowski. This is the first fall of our main event, the main event of the night. He's trying to get a little of the soreness out, a little of the circulation back. Piper now trips Wiskowski, takes that right knee and the leg, cracks it over the edge of the apron. Trying to pay him back in full measure. They are nose-to-nose roundhousing. And now it is Piper unloading. Planted him. Piper's up and moving a little bit better. Hot shot. Got him with the headlock, reversed it, dropped him to the mat. Small package for the pin. First fall goes to Piper. All right, get your paper ready. Second fall action. Oliver mentioned that over-the-top battle royal. Well, inflation's hit that like anything else. They used to be $500 and $1,000. It's up to $2,000. $2,000 purse, the last man in the ring. Piper on Wiskowski. He won the first fall after taking a lot of punishment. Now has a nerve hold, base of the neck on Wiskowski. Wiskowski worked on Piper's left leg. Piper seems to be all right now. Savage, we understand, definitely going to need surgery on that knee. It was already hurt. Rose found out about it and really went after it. Never seen anyone get so much glee out of injuring someone as Rose and his partner Wiskowski. Rose had some other partners, and they've all done it, but nobody seems to enjoy it quite as much as the man they call the Crippler a lot, Buddy Rose. That's to the back of the head, a seat drop. That's got to smart some. The folks that just on the fringe of our signal up north, to the north, might like to know that on September 27th, at the same time, I guess kind of unfortunately, because you can't watch them both, maybe you have a video cassette recorder and can tape one, we'll be coming out with Big Time Wrestling over Channel 13, the syndicated hour wrestling show. Channel 13 out of the Puget Sound area. September 27th, 11 o'clock. Working the nerve hold, Roddy Piper on Easy Ed Wiskowski. Going, he was going to try a body slam. Wiskowski picked Piper up. And Piper just ground down on it. It looks a little bit like Jack Nicholson. Into the corner. Ram, but Piper keeps the hold. Piper grinding down on it. Sandy Barr, incidentally, has taken over refereeing chores. I don't think we're going to see Savage in there for a while. There's Sandy. Kind of fun to have Chuck Grindell back in the bus. When we first started this, he was there. He was there many, many times, more often than not. When we first started wrestling, head of our production department now. Takes a turn once in a while, and we're glad to have him. Wiskowski throws Piper out of the ring and then goes after him. Got him, backing him up to the ring post. Small to the back. There's a 2-inch plant on a 4-inch ring post there. Piper down outside the ring. Piper won the first ball. Rose and Wiskowski taunting Piper about a loser-leave town match. We've not heard from Piper yet. Watch out, they're in the crowd on the ice cream cart. A gal who sells ice cream had her cart right there. Piper smashed into it and bounces off to the side. And Wiskowski coming after him again, all the way into the crowd. Trying to body slam him on the cement. Body slams him on the concrete floor. Wiskowski making his way back. Now into it with some man at ringside. Now the guy at ringside wants to get into it. You pay your money. You come to the wrestling match, stay in your seat. Once in a great while, Mike Popovich comes out that has been preparing. He's a young man and he's in shape. They're outside the ring. Piper getting the worst of it. Wiskowski really working on him. Now, what is happening, the reason that it hasn't, nobody's been counted out yet, is that Wiskowski has kept getting into the ring at about the time of 20. That starts a count, the new on Piper. That starts the count anew on Piper. Bart trying to get him back. Piper up on the apron, finally into the ring. Suplex drop coming up. Way up in the air. He grabs the trunks, but just uses them for leverage. Now he's going to come with a diving headbutt. Wiskowski's finisher, the diving headbutt to the side of the head. This one I will endeavor to say is all over. 2 falls each. This fall is what I meant. It's a fall apiece, Wiskowski and Piper.
In 7 minutes and 6 seconds, winner the second fall, Big Ed Wiskowski.
Ed Wiskowski.
He's doing a lot of talking to some people. We understand that there's a lot of talk going around, too. Some of it linking Roddy Piper and this man as possible